Good evening, everyone. My name is Darius. I'm going to be giving a practice persuasive speech for my Comm 102 class. And what I'm going to be trying to persuade you on is why you should own a dog. Dogs became man's first best friend over 10 millennium ago, which is 10,000 years. They happened in two different locations, according to a major international research project done by Greg Larson back in July 4th of 2016. These two locations were Europe and Central Asia. 15,000 years ago in Europe, wolves were first domesticated, wolves were first starting to become domesticated, and in Central Asia, it was 12,500 years ago. Any friend who can put up with you for that long is no longer a friend, they are family. Now, for people, I believe people who should be, this speech will be especially important for, is people who have been feeling lonely or unhappy in their lives, or maybe people who have been having an itch to get active, but they just haven't had the motivation to do so, because the dog will change both of these things in a heartbeat. And if you've been wanting more social interaction in your life, and if you've been needing maybe an icebreaker, not saying like this is the sole reason you should do it, but maybe you need something that could help you get a better connection with people, or maybe a romantic interest. A dog is the perfect partner for this. Now, me myself, I've been with dogs ever since I was a young child. Ever since I was first brought into a hospital, I knew four-legged creatures who were covered in fur and would lick me non-cessantly. I have been part of raising 3 dogs: Kiva, who's no longer with us, my brother's dog Luna, and my personal dog Bandit. And here I would show a couple pictures of Bandit. I have helped other dogs to learn new tricks, and I've also helped to teach them obedience. And in my spare time, I like to volunteer at adoption centers if I have the opportunity to do so, and to help wash the dogs, maybe donate some tennis balls, to spend some time with them. And honestly, if there's a dog somewhere out there and I'm in the area, go to the dog, because most likely, if you're looking for me, go to the dog, because most likely that's where I'll be. This topic is, as you probably figured, all about dogs. It's going to be about dogs, and yet again, dogs. And I want to talk about the blessings they can provide and how these blessings can improve. And you'll see how these blessings can improve the quality of your life. And these blessings that I'm talking about are blessings of love and happiness that dogs will bring into your family and into you as an individual, and blessings of health that dogs provide, and blessings of social experiences and interactions with others that come with having a dog. So blessings of love and happiness. Something that I found interesting that I actually only figured out just recently is that dogs don't tilt their heads to get our attention or to be cute, if you would. The snout of a dog actually blocks their vision. And when they tilt their heads, they're tilting their heads so that they could see better. And this is most often done when, one, they're curious about something. I'm like, ooh, what is that? Let me see. I'll tilt their head, especially as young pups. And the other is when we are feeling good, when we're excited, when we're happy, when we're experiencing a positive emotion or feeling. They sense that, and they're like, what is this? Like, why is he happy? Like, I want to know. I'm curious. I want to share in this. I want to be a part of this. And so they tilt their heads to see, and I think it's just the most beautiful thing that they want to be a part of our good feelings, and they want to know why we're being happy, if you would. A study from BarkBox, which is a company that deals with all manner of different dog-related products and dog-related information, and something that I myself and family and friends have been involved with, especially dog owners. They did a huge study back in late October to early November of 2016, and they found that over 70% of dog owners say that they are more happy with their new furry friend, and that over 80% are waking up easy and finding it better to get through tough times with them by their side. Dogs care about us. They truly do, and they want us to be happy. And they often come up to us when we're stressed or frustrated or feeling down, and they want to comfort us. They will come over and just rest their head on your lap or sit next to you just to be in your space and let you know that they're there for you. They love making us laugh. They love bringing us joy from diving into piles of leaves, and they're just a never-ending stream of laughter and love. To the dog, we are their entire world. From morning to night, they're always thinking about us. If we leave to work, the one thing that's on their mind is, where'd he go? When's he coming back? And I will be saying he a lot because my dog Bandit is a he. So it's force of habit. Please bear with me. And when I come home, actually to Bandit, when I come home to him, the first thing, no, it's not my family who greets me. It's not my friends. It's not text messages that I'll have waiting for me. It's Bandit. He charges at me like a raging bull with just the biggest smile on his face and his tail wagging so fast you'd think he'd be creating mini tornadoes. He's just so happy and excited to see me whenever I come home. And that's just one of the best feelings you could have, that someone is there for you and they truly just want to be with you. They just want to see you. They just want to spend time with you. Sorry if I'm a little emotional. My voice might break a little bit. This is a really touchy subject to me. I love dogs. I love my dog. I've completely gone through a tissue box today, recording myself throughout the few trials that I've had. This happiness that they just exude is extremely infectious, and it will spread to you and your family. The dog is very loyal and protective, and to me that is a comfort, knowing that there is another pair of eyes and ears and smell that is very more heightened than my own, that can alert me to dangers if there is any, or protect me against them, is a comfort to me and helps me to sleep better at night and know that my family is a little bit safer. In the end, a dog, no matter what, will always love you, and unconditionally at that. They will always forgive you, they will always be there for you, and they will always care for you and for your family. The blessings of health: a dog must get exercise according to many clinics and other pieces of research that I've come across, and something that I myself have come to know with having dogs. They become depressed if they're not being active, and they lose their health. Many articles, including BarkBox, have shown that 80% of dog parents show an increase in their physical activity. This is because of what I said earlier. They have to be active. Of course, in today's society, they can't be active on their own. There's cars, there's trains, buses, there's other dangers. They could get lost. So what do we have to do? We have to go with them. We have to spend time with them and join them on their exercises, on going on walks with them, runs, hikes, taking them to the dog park. This forces you to become active, and it also physically, and also I think it helps mentally, because you're spending this time with a member of your family. I truly consider Bandit, my own dog, a member of my family, and you're spending time with them and you're bonding. I mean, in the end, who really is walking who? I think Bandit. I think the dog is walking me. I mean, not only do I want to now, but I used to have to, and now I look forward to it, and maybe they're masterminds, I don't know. Not only do they help you get active, they provide many services for people. We know dogs who help the blind. They help them walk, and they guide them through intersections, and they help guide them back to home or places they have to go. And to me, this is amazing. They even can help open the door or retrieve things. But this isn't the only service they provide. They can help people with hearing impairments by alerting them to sounds and guiding them to those sounds. They have dogs that can help sense low blood sugar. My uncle is actually someone who trains dogs to sense low blood sugar, and it has helped many people in our own family, as many of my family members suffer from diabetes. And when the dog will start to bark and let them know, and that they might be like, whoa, and that lets them know that their blood sugar is low, and they'd be super surprised, because it'd be like, I had no idea that it was this low. I wasn't feeling faint at all. And often that warning is the difference between passing out or needing to be rushed to the hospital. Dogs also have roles in helping emotionally for people who might be suffering from depression or anxiety. They help to calm that. I have, again, family and friend members who could never have a good night's sleep because something was always on their mind. They were always sad, and it was just hard to muster up the energy to perform during the day. And when they got a dog, they said it's changed. They get a good night's rest, and it's very easy for them to do their day's work that they need to and to muster up the energy to take care of the tasks. Now this is just a handful of services that dogs provide. There's many more set by the International Association of Assistance Dog Partners. Social blessings. Our fluffy comrade in arms are a magnet to social interactions. Me myself, I will get interacted with and interact with people who have dogs 10 times more than people who don't. This might be an exaggeration, but only slightly. When I'm walking down the street, bandits with me, people just come up to me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's so pretty, he's so cute. What's his name? What breed is he? What do you feed him? What brush do you use?" I get so many questions, and if I was on my own, maybe I'd get a second glance. So through having a dog and being out in the world with them, you're almost bound. You are bound to have more social interactions and interactions with people in general, and this is especially true for dog owners. People who own dogs, you'll run into them at fellow dog parks. You will ask them questions on social media and websites like, "Hey, what do you feed your dog? I'm looking for a new food type. What kind of brush do you use? What do you use for their paws or for their nose? For cleaning, shampoo?" There's so many different things, and you're going to end up interacting with them in one way or another. A study published by PLOS1 back in 2015 showed that dogs can be a catalyst to starting many new relationships, and not only that, they help to keep those relationships strong and to keep them growing. In relation to this, I believe there is no better partner in crime than the four-legged cutie that everyone loves. In conclusion, dogs are truly everyone's best friend. They love and care for their family so much. They're a bundle of happiness that will always be by your side no matter what. The blessings they provide to any family will only be for the better, and they can only improve your quality of life. Happiness, love, health, and being with others are the most sought after desires in society. To some, they are far more important than money and materialistic items. Those desires can all come from one little guy or girl covered in fur walking towards you on all fours with the biggest smile and fastest of tail wags. My dog Bandit has helped me through many dark times and made my life so much brighter with his presence. I couldn't imagine how different it would be if Bandit wasn't with me. I look back on all the decisions that I made in my life, and he is truly one of the best decisions. Adopting him was truly one of the best decisions in my life. I challenge you to look into adding a new member into your life and or family and see for yourself the blessings that they come with, because dogs are truly everyone's best friends. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best of luck.